For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
The problem always when reading in English is you're playing telephone. You're reading a translation from Hebrew to Greek to Latin to German to English, and unfortunately, until the Renaissance, none of you knew how to read. Number one, ki yeled, for a child, yulad lanu, will be born to us, bei nisan lanu, so a son is given to us. Hamisra al sichmoi, the authority will be on his shoulder. Vayikra shemoi, and he will call his name Pele Yoyetz. The Pele is like wondrous. Yoyetz, an advisor. Kel Gibor, now mighty Lord. The Aviad, the Father who's everlasting, Sar Shalom, and the Prince of Peace. Because a child will be born to us, and a son is now given, he will have authority upon his shoulder. And this wondrous advisor, his name will be called the Sar Shalom, the Prince of Peace, by the Kel Gibor, the mighty Lord, and the everlasting Father. So we're referring to Hashem. We'll call him the Prince of Peace. That's completely taken out of context. Does it prove what you want it to prove? No, it does not. Number two, taking it in context. How is it possible to read any verse out of context? For instance, let's say you're reading a book, and the book says there's rules in the universe. Dragons breathe fire, but they cannot drink water. And then you see a verse, and it says the dragon went by the river, and it knelt down, and the knight was with the dragon, and he drank the water. Who drank the water? Is it possible to say the dragon drank the water? You could read the verse by itself and say the dragon drank the water. The dragon was with the knight, and he drank the water. But clearly, if the book already told you that a dragon cannot drink water, then the context is that he must refer to someone else. He refers to the knight. That's how you read in context. Stop reading Isaiah out of context. You cannot pick and choose verses. If you have 1,000 verses in the Bible that tell you God has no physical form, no person can see the face of God and live, God is nothing physical, you cannot pick and choose verses from Isaiah and say, oh, I see what it really says. Also, Isaiah is written in parable. When will you get this through your head? When it is a prophecy and is written in parable, it is parable. Stop taking parable literally. You broke the oppressor, Hashem. There was foreign nations who were coming in to destroy Israel. You broke their burden. Just like the day you did with Midian. For every victory shout the sounds of clamor, the garments and the wallow in blood. But this shall be burned, consumed by fire. We are getting victory. Why? Because a child will be born and a son is given to us and authority is upon his shoulders. He will be a wondrous advisor and the mighty Lord and everlasting Father called his name the Prince of Peace. We are going to get Chizkiyahu. Hezkiah, the king Hezkiah is coming. He is going to save us. We are now in danger, but the king Hezkiah is coming forward to save us. And it came true. That is how you read a verse.